3, 2, 1. What's up, everyone? Zach Friesen from Finance Bro here. We got Kyle with us today. Everyone say hello to Kyle and myself. Right now, the screen is black. Is the screen black for you?
It doesn't even say you're
On the
live, it
stream?
looks like yet. Oh, there you go. Wait, let me click. And I'm getting an ad. Oh, this is fire.
Oh, I don't have ads.
Very fire. Oh, hey, there's one of our channel members.
Okay,
That's cool. They have like a little.
Yeah, Sam, he became a member last stream. Appreciate you, Sam. How are you doing?
That's awesome. Oh, there we go. Yeah, everything looks good on my end.
Cool, yeah. No, it was black for a second on my, I have my Mac, over here, and it was black, so I was a bit concerned, but we're chilling now. All right, so, yep, we are here to talk about Shiba Inu Coin today. So the reason that is titled Why Shib is Pumping is because when I made the title, it was literally right when, at the peak of this little pump from here from the 67 to the 71 level. So I figured it was going to keep going possibly. And I was in class, so I'd made it. And then I got home, and then I see people in the chat before, and everyone's like, I'm waiting for the pump. I'm like, oh, I thought it was bumping. But apparently we sold right back off, sadly. But that's still because, hey, the Kraken exchange didn't happen today, and it might be delayed. We're going to be talking about that and much more. So, yeah.
The sucky part about Kraken too, the thing was they never promised hey, we're going to be immediately posting Shiba Inu. If anything, it was just a Twitter poll, if I'm not mistaken. And that was kind of just the end of that, right? They were like,
I thought they said tomorrow in their
thing.
Oh,
did they give a time? Can you pull that
one
up?
second? I'm gonna look.
Pull that up, Jamie. Pull that up.
Am I Jamie now?
You Jamie,
okay,
bro.
Okay.
Sam
Jamie.
Edinger with a 5. Doing good. Glad to be here. Hey, we're glad to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Appreciate the super chat.
Always appreciate it.
Wait, where is it?
Hello, guys. Thank you for all your advice and research work. Hey, no problem. We enjoy doing this, Jason. We love doing this. This is our favorite thing to do ever. Literally, we wake up early to do this. We try to make sure to get the latest information and details out to you guys. So you guys supporting us it's awesome. We really appreciate it. And everything else.
Should be
Yo, somebody called you dad in the chat. Somebody said, hello, Kyle and dad.
I know. He called me Zach after, or she called me Zach after, whatever.
Dude, Zach is daddy. Bro.
I am a dad. All right, dude, wait, why can I not find this? Am I just scrolling way too fast? Did they delete it?
Imagine. They're like, oh, we can't do that.
We go. Right, okay, here it is. Brian C. Hoffman said, if we get 2,000 likes, we will list Shib tomorrow. Yeah, see, it did say tomorrow.
Wait, that was posted on November 2nd or
November 1st, and it what's it called? It had 70,000 likes. So
dang, bro.
And Kraken Exchange, they were, when I made my video yesterday on it, they were at 888,000 followers. Now they're at 913,000 followers, and I guarantee you a lot of those followers came from Shib, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So literally, they should have done it today, but it's a little weird. That's little sus, if you ask me. People are just trying to keep Shib down for whatever reason.
They fiending for that engagement, bro. They even put they didn't do a regular poll. They did the little pointing thing.
Yeah, the like.
Oh my god, bro, that's awesome. Wow, I hope they better add it. They better not fall back on that promise. A lot of people are excited about that. I don't personally use Kraken, and I don't really know a lot of people who do, but I'm sure there's people in our chat right now that use it, and I'm sure there's people out there in general that probably use it.
Yeah, it's been, it's fine. I'm sure they'll do it just on a different day. So that is a piece of news I was going to go over. Is right here. It said, breaking update, Kraken FX support says says the Shib listing is delayed, but confirms that it is getting listed soon. And basically they said, we do not have any further information at this exact moment. Any updates will be posted on our social media and blog posts. And obviously they haven't posted anything on social yet. And then I'll watch. I hope I'm not wasting my time, though. According to the tweet, about 2,000 posts. I would expect to see it soon. They said, we are going to list it. It just got delayed, and we will provide updates via social media. So hopefully this is real, but at the same time, this looks very sketchy. DM conversation, which they kind of always do whenever they're not true. So I kind of
100%.
I
And the
hope.
worst part is too is like wasn't this similar? I feel like Robinhood had a almost like carbon copy version with, of course, Robinhood theming for the support chat line, and it was somebody asking about Shib, and they were like, "We're planning on adding new cryptocurrency soon," or it was some vague like answer, but they were using it as a way to kind of say, "Guys, Robinhood's going to add it soon," and
Yeah,
of course, that's still really not confirmed. Also, that one guy on Twitter totally is just throwing
Dr.
everybody.
Joe Reed.
Yep, dude, Dr.
Dude,
Joe Reed, man.
that guy is so. I literally did some more like, what's it called? He's literally lost followers, by the way. I did some more like research on this guy. So basically, he posted his credentials, and they do look pretty doctored to me, if I'm going to be honest. He says stock analyst, cryptocurrency financial advisor. How many of those do you know? Also, he says that he's a CNN and Wall Street Journal consult. But I mean, literally, he's not verified. So there's no way to know if this guy's just lying. Like, I could literally put this as my bio right now, you know? And this guy, when I made my first video talking about his like Robinhood prediction that it would be November 1st, which obviously it wasn't, he was at literally 500 followers, and that was like an hour after he posted the thing, and like one of the Shib Twitter pages like kind of broke it. So like literally he had 500 followers. Anyone could put this as their like bio, and so yeah, I mean, I think he's even lost followers in the past like day because obviously he was wrong. But yeah, I mean, and now he says breaking crypto news coming later tonight. You know, but I think this guy is definitely not a consul at CNN or Wall Street Journal, and I think he's capping personally.
Yeah, he's definitely kind of fiending for the engagement. And the thing too that is kind of sucky, and it's really obvious too. And I almost feel bad for, you know, even covering, because I did cover a few of his tweets and some of my videos, just something. And it's like the thing that immediately gave it away for me was when he was saying, guys, November 1st, that's the day. You guys know how it goes. I'm talking to people you know, on different places right now, and it's going to happen. And then November 1st comes along, and he's like, okay, guys, well, they said there's a delay, but Wednesday or Thursday for sure. Okay, Wednesday or Thursday for sure, we're going to see a Robinhood listing, so don't hold out, guys. Don't worry. Like, it's going to get up there. And I was like, all right, buddy, come on. Like, if you're so in contact with whoever your contact is, and you know so much, then why are you wrong? Why are you wrong one time? And then why are you pushing it back to 2 different days that you're saying it could be either or? Like, I don't know. It's just really weird, and again, kind of sucky that he's using that to kind of gain a little bit of clout. But hey, you know, whatever.
And that's why in my videos I was telling everyone, hey, and in the post I made it on our community tab, I said, hey, these are just rumors, and this guy isn't verified, so take this with a grain of salt. And some people were still like, oh, you're saying it's confirmed or whatever. I've never said that Robinhood is confirmed like on a certain date or whatever. It's all rumors, and there is no confirmation. So even if you do ask us in the comments, hey, when is it going to get listed, we don't know, but we will.
And to be honest, nobody really knows.
Yeah, we will talk about rumors though, but
yeah, of course, we got to cover everything. But it's just kind of like that, and that's like Zach said too, like in all the videos that I was making that were either covering those tweets or covering news, and we were both very clear that, hey guys, we don't exactly know when Robinhood is going to get listed. All of these are speculations or speculative rumors at the end of the day, and it's very hard to kind of you can't tell. You're not going to know when Robinhood's going to be listed unless you actually work at Robinhood. And even if you did work at Robinhood, you wouldn't be able to tell anybody because you're probably under NDA. You're probably under a billion different things that says what you can and can't say. So again, it's a waiting game. I mean, you guys know we're going to be on top of it when that comes out. When it comes out, what time or what day Robinhood will list Shiba Inu, or if it just gets listed all of a sudden, you guys know we're going to be on top of it making videos about it. You guys can definitely expect that, of course.
Appreciate John the $3.
Yeah, John with the free. No message, but hey, thanks for the fist bump either way.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then what's it called? Yeah, it's a super sticker. Those don't have messages. But thank you so much, Jondo. Mark Santos is verified. I saw, or he was in our stream. Very cool
Oh, yeah.
guy. He has like 200,000 subs, I believe. And
Dang,
also I saw
respect.
another one. He's from Brent Jones, and he said, I saw the title and checked my Shib to check if it was pumping, and nothing is pumping right now. We went over this at the very beginning, but you probably weren't here. When I made the title, it was like I was in class, and the price literally went from 67 to like 73. So it was like a, almost 7% jump in like literally, I think it was like 30-minute span. So I figured it would still be bullish after that, and I literally made it at the top here. And it was at like 3, and then now it's been 2 hours, and obviously it's come back down. So that's why I made it that. But yeah, I mean, we can change it if you guys want, but at this point you can just ask us. Please stop the clickbaits. Wasn't clickbait, just explain that. All right, so if you guys are in here, make sure you guys leave a like, and so we can get some more people in here.
Hit the like button, baby. Hit the like button.
But yeah, so we will do this. We are sponsored by not Shib. Jesus, we're not sponsored by any cryptocurrency or stock. We are sponsored by Public. If you guys want to deposit $1 using our link with the first link in the description, or Kyle put it in the chat, you will get up to $70 worth of free stock. What you do with that stock is then up to you. You can then sell it if you want, and buy some Shib, which basically gives you free Shib. So if you guys want to sell your free stock and do that, you can get yourself some free Shiba Inu Coin with that first link in the description, and or in the comment section.
100%. And the link is going to be in the chat and at the top of the description, like Zach just said. Also, guys, like the video. It helps get more people in here just so we can talk with a wider base of people who are actually into Shiba Inu in the first place. It's always awesome to see when the community kind of rolls through here. Obviously, we have a ton of people in chat right now chatting away, which is awesome. And thank you guys for those of you who are. But when you guys hit the like button, it just gets the stream out to more people, helps us grow, helps us get to talk to more people like you guys in the chat. And it's always awesome to see. Mark Santos with the 10. Keep up the good work, boys. Hey, appreciate it very much. Thank you so much, my friend. Always awesome to see you in the chat.
Appreciate you, Mark. Yep. He's he has some good thumbnails if you want to look up his thing.
I think I did actually the other day. Yeah, he's got a sick channel. Let's go.
Yeah. You're doing great.
All around. Just jumping in, any word on Kraken? We just covered this a couple of minutes ago. Kraken has not officially made any statements so far yet about the exact time that Shiba Inu is going to be listed. The last we heard from Kraken was that tweet where it basically said vote or vote by either liking, retweeting, or replying or something like that to this tweet, and we'll do whichever, or we'll add Shiba Inu if it gets a certain number of likes or retweets, whatever it was, and it got enough. It did get enough, so we'll have to see. Obviously, it's kind of just at this point we're waiting to hear on Kraken whether or not or when they're going to add that coin to their platform, because it seems like we fulfilled all the requirements for them to even want to do that in the first place. So either way, fun stuff indeed. I believe Kraken is delaying the listing because they need to have enough to sell. The hype was too much. Yeah, a lot of these brokerages, I really do think, are trying to play some kind of interesting, I guess, mind games at this point. Everybody kind of wants to be the first to win or the first to make something that is different or do something different than every other brokerage has done. Some brokerages have just outright added Shiba Inu, and that has been successful for them, of course, because obviously people can go to their platform, like Public, by the way, which first link in the description below. But Public as their, they just listed it right away. Some brokerages took longer, like for instance here with Kraken, they're kind of trying to do some social engagement type thing where people will vote. So again, I think it'll be interesting to see how they roll out Shiba Inu on other platforms besides just Kraken. In the future. Definitely will be a very, very interesting stuff indeed. Trying to read the other chats here.
Yeah, I like what El Chingon said. Be patient, fellas. Yeah, I mean, literally, this is a long-term hold, guys. We there can't be just breaking news, Robinhood catalyst every single day. We will play off of hype, and we will play off of people FOMOing in as soon as we start to go to the moon and everything of that nature. And yeah, I mean, it might take a while. But at the end of the day, we are going to get listed on Robinhood, in my personal opinion, and that will be a cool thing. But we also have things like Shibarium coming up, a blockchain for Shiba Inu Coin, and that's like going to be, in my opinion, that's like way more massive than the Robinhood Catalyst. Now, holders might think differently. Holders might think that Robinhood is a bigger catalyst, but personally, getting a blockchain like Shibarium going on, where we can lower gas fees, make the rewards, better for each Shib holder. It's just that want to use Shib. It's going to be, create a whole ecosystem, which we already have an ecosystem, but there are a lot of things in the pipeline other than just the Robinhood Catalyst and the Kraken Catalyst. So just make sure you guys are aware of that.
And subscribe, because we're going to obviously cover it whenever that does indeed happen or any of that stuff goes forward. The other thing too that I want to talk about a little bit is stuff to do with the Shiboshis, because that is kind of there. I've seen some talk and conversation on different platforms right now talking about the next drop for when those will be listed. Guys, the Shiboshis, the first round, as far as raising capital, those things were insane. Like there are some that are listed for millions of dollars right now on I think certain NFT marketplaces, and it's just like crazy to see that is how quickly they've accumulated, offers for people to want to buy and sell them. It's crazy. And two, the other thing is that they implemented a burn feature with those Shiboshis, where if you pay, you have to pay, I think, $100 in Shib, and then you can rename your Shiboshi to whatever you'd like to name, and it's a one-time thing. So if you rename it, that's, you rename it, right? That's at the end of the day. And that will, when you pay that $100 in Shib, that $100 of Shib gets burnt. It gets sent to the burn wallet when you rename it, which I think is actually a really cool feature. And it's something that is an interesting and kind of introducing burn mechanics into this token without just totally slashing the value. And there's also too the other stuff that's recently going on with a Now Payments partnership that's been burned quite a bit. And if I remember right, I think there was, I can't find the post obviously right now, but there was a post that I saw the other day. We've burnt like almost 40% of Shiba Inu's overall circulating supply. Like that is insane. The fact that we have burnt that much in such a short amount of time, like, and then that's one of the reasons why I'm holding long term, because eventually this coin is going to slowly but surely burn a significant amount of tokens. Again, it just needs to be in my opinion, it needs to be more of a passive burn, that it's just constantly happening. Because again, there's a lot more people, just people in general, you and I, who are buying tokens and just straight up burning them. That's what we've seen a lot of lately.
That number you gave isn't correct.
It's not 40%. What was it? Did you find it?
Well, I mean, technically, it's a little bit misleading. I would say.
Oh, okay. So it was like some clickbait thing I fell for. My bad, guys.
Yeah, basically,
I read a tweet.
So obviously, you remember the Vitalik Buterin burn, right?
Of course.
So that one was the 41%, and so, but other than that, I believe it's been like, out of the 600,000 that was like left, it's been like 1/20th has been burned.
Okay, I see.
That's a
rough estimate.
So it's between 4 and 5%, I believe.
Right. Okay, that makes
Not
more
40%.
sense. All right. Well, my bad, everybody. I read a tweet and I thought I was like, oh man, yeah, that's like crazy information. My bad. Needed to verify that, but either way, I still think they do need some better burn mechanisms in place that will hopefully, just continue to increase the value of this token long term, over time, right?
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
I just said yes, but make sure you guys leave a like on the stream.
Yep, make sure to like the stream, guys. Always like the stream. It helps us get out to more people and get this stream out to more people, to talk to people, right? Always awesome to see that, indeed, either way. I'm trying to see if there's any other news here. I'm just kind of looking around on different websites.
I mean, we are almost at 900,000 holders, which is super good.
That is really good.
Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to hit 1 million by, I believe it's like November 11th at the current rate for like the past 7 days or something of that nature. However, we did have a few outliers of days in the past 7 days. So, probably sometime in late November, we'll probably hit about 1 million holders, which will be super awesome and maybe lead to people FOMOing in, like I said earlier.
Oh, this is a really interesting question. Can you guys go over some of the slang and techniques for help to some of us newer guys? Yeah, honestly, I love terminology. It's my favorite thing with like subgroups and communities and stuff. Okay, so when we're talking about burns, right? You're probably wondering what does that mean. So when we're talking about token burns, it's a thing in tokenomics where basically the project or the creators of the coin, the just whoever is going to implement um, a certain way for a specific amount of tokens with every transaction, whether it's based off of people who buy the token or it's based off of people who are doing something involved with the token. It's a way for those tokens that are involved that you send to the other person for the transaction. Those tokens get what are known as burnt, right? They get sent to a burn wallet, which is basically a wallet that takes out tokens from circulation. And when that happens, typically, or well, overall, the overall goal of that is to slowly increase the value over time because of basic supply and demand, right? The less of something there is, the more valuable it will become over the long term. And of course, the more of something there is, the less value it will be. That's why Shiba Inu, for instance, is so cheap. I mean, relative, cheap, right, in price right now because there are so many tokens in the circulating supply, right? And as the burn continues and as that dwindles, we will likely see a rise in price in the future, which is it's a cool thing. It's a cool implement, and it's something that like kind of almost guarantees over the long run. Well, not guarantees, but it definitely helps with the odds and the probability of success of certain tokens. That's what a burn is when we talk about burning. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what that is, and I'm trying to.
Someone said someone trustworthy needs to start a monthly crowdfunding campaign that gets sent to a burn wallet. I'll put $100 in a month. There is one thing you can do right now that will be Stephen Cooper is going to be holding a official Shib burn party. Basically, you're charged $5 to participate. 75% of all the tickets will go towards a burn. 75% will be going to a Shib holder drawn on air. I know that he has been posting the ether scans, which basically confirms for anyone who wants to, you can see here when he burned 2.5 million, I believe, or yeah. And basically he is a trusted guy because he always does do this. He says he's burned about 90 million Shib in the last 2 weeks, which is good. But yeah, so he is going to be doing that. That is a good idea for someone to, kind of crowdfund and then burn it.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's verified too. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else, man. It's just the unfortunate part about right now with Shiba Inu is just it's kind of a slow day, right? It's kind of we're kind of holding. I mean, we're holding relatively well at these levels. We had a little bit of a pump today, but it was kind of out of the blue. Probably a whale, more than likely purchasing a significant amount of tokens in a short amount of time. But again, just there's not.
Okay, let's go over the social activity of
let's do that.
Shiba Inu Coin. So you can see here about 16,000 messages in the last 24 hours. So we're still people are still talking about this. Obviously, you guys are still watching this. People are still invested. Wanting to know more about this coin. And then also they're the 8th most added to watch list, which is pretty crazy because they have 134,000 people already in there. So a lot of people that are already on StockTwits already have them on their watch list. So the fact that they're still in the top 10 here still leads me to believe that Shiba Inu Coin is doing extremely well, at least with the social aspect. And then also Lunar Crush, all these social metrics are all green. News volume up 63%, social volume up 109%, social engagement up 143%. Everything's still up. And then also, if we come over to coin market cap, something that's really big is that we have stopped the downtrend with the volume after this big pump in price. So it was doing about 8 billion in volume per day, but then overall we just started consolidating, and it was mostly sell volume because obviously not a lot of news, and we got all the way down to about the 4.3 billion in volume per day mark. And then as you can see now, we have started to push that volume back up, and now we're sitting at about 5.3 billion dollars in volume. So we kind of stopped the hemorrhaging on how much volume we were doing, and we're starting that trend back up, which is really good because in order to move a market cap of $37 billion, you need a good amount of volume. So The good thing, or there's good things and bad things about that when there's low volume. When there's low volume, there's not going to be too much of a move in either direction. So even if it does sell off, it's only going to sell off, 3, 4, 5%. However, it also means that we can't go up more than 3, 4, 5%. That's why we need to see a bigger volume when we want those big spikes. So whenever you see volume starting to pick up, that's a pretty positive thing, but it also could be a little bit of a negative thing, just considering how much volume there is, and how much you want the price to fluctuate. If someone wants kind of a safer investment, then they would obviously want the volume to be a little bit lower. But if someone wants it to go to the moon or tank, and nothing in between, then you obviously want a really high volume like we had last week, which was like 30 in the 30 billions.
Right. And that's the thing too, is that at the end of the day, what we're really looking for with all of this is more conversation to start up and more people to talk about this coin. I mean, let alone buy, right? At the end of the day, people buying this coin is a huge win. But to even get more people to buy this coin, you got to get people talking about it. And at the end of the day, the conversation surrounding this coin has driven the price action in an upward direction for so long. And it's given a lot of people a lot of hope. And hopefully we can continue to see another new kind of trend spark up. We can see Elon Musk say something else. Again, I know people like to say that, we don't need all these random, Elon Musk and whoever else types to, say stuff for the coin to be successful. And that's true. But I also think that it is important that there are these people who are in the public spotlight, and they're always on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever, posting about how they want to see this succeed and want to see, or not even succeed. I'm sorry, I messed that up. They want to, or just they're going to say something, right? They say anything about the coin, and that of course will drive speculation. It'll drive price action. It'll drive people to go look at the coin, maybe not even buy it, but they'll go look at it at least. Again, volume will just increase overall. And it'll be crazy to see. I don't know.
Okay,
I just hope that we can see something else with that as well. Hopefully Elon says something else.
I want to address something in the chat. So someone said, Stocks762 said, you guys know you're buying a puppy coin, right? Banks and countries want Bitcoin. Well, I will say to that Bitcoin is actually a trash crypto. It has really bad utility, considering it takes 15 minutes to an hour to confirm a transaction. And they don't have anything in the future that is going to remedy that. However, obviously there are ways around it with Bitcoin Cash, which is not the same, but it was a fork in Bitcoin. So Shiba Inu Coin, utility-wise, is actually a much better cryptocurrency is a much better cryptocurrency than Bitcoin from a utility perspective. Now, obviously, Bitcoin has been around since 2011. It's the first crypto, so obviously people are going to like that one more. It's always going to have a bigger market cap, unless you look like maybe a long time down the line. But people are going to start to understand, just like Elon Musk stopped accepting stopped accepting Bitcoin at Tesla because it has problems. So yeah, and then also. Someone said, when in doubt that we're losing ground, just zoom out in the charts and you'll see the reality. That's actually what I did earlier today, is I zoomed out to about the 1 year on TradingView, and we have a perfect bull flag set up right here. So as you can see, this is the year, so it will take a little bit of time to break out of this. However, we do have a good bull flag going on right here, and all we're waiting for is one catalyst to break us out of this bull flag on the year chart. So overall, we're looking good. We are at overbought levels on the RSI, which is 68, but we're not in crazy overbought levels like we were after this huge candlestick, and obviously earlier in October.
Yep. And it's honestly, again, it's the perfect storm that is kind of setting itself up again, because we saw something super similar to this happen after the first rally, where that first kind of bull pennant started to form. And then we saw basically as volume started to decrease, right? We started consolidating and getting into that smaller kind of movement where we're not really dumping or pumping in any kind of capacity at a really large rate, until all of a sudden it gets so small that something has to happen, right? It has to break out either towards the upside or the downside. It'll pattern fail, obviously, if it breaks toward the downside. We saw that happen. If you guys are familiar with stocks at all, that happened with AMC on its kind of big, like, bullish pennant that it was forming over the course of like a month almost. And that broke out towards the downside. But what happened here was that obviously the volume was so low and there was only really buyers of this coin left, not as many, or holders rather, I guess I should say, and not as many sellers. And then of course it broke out towards the upside. So hopefully, guys, this next big leg up is sooner rather than later. It seems to be, or it seems to us at least, that technical factors included, that it could be very possible relatively soon. So we'll have to see. I'm trying to read some of these chats.
This Stock 726 said, "Have you ever heard of the Lightning Network?" Yes, I have, and the Lightning Network is something good. It's kind of like Polygon or Matic, and how that works with the not exactly the same, but how it works with Jesus, what am I trying to say? Oh, how it works with Ethereum. However, it's for things such as Litecoin and Bitcoin. However, that does have a problem at scale, and that is an issue that hopefully they can figure out. But what I'm trying to say is that Shiba Inu Coin obviously is already having this built in, and they have developers that are developing their own blockchain in order to kind of help with the failures that something such as, say, Ethereum has. So that's what I'm trying to say. We are looking good as Shiba Inu Coin. It's not just some random puppy coin.
Also, the other thing I want to talk about too is that it's not like this is not like the only coin that we're invested in. Like, we have other cryptos that we enjoy being invested in and we believe in long term. Ethereum, for instance, is a great example.
Yeah, Bitcoin is just a trash one.
Yeah. I honestly don't own a single ounce of Bitcoin, nor do I want to. It's just, to me, there is no, other than it being a currency and everything else in between. Again, I have other projects that I like better that I would rather spend more of my money investing into, and Bitcoin's not one of them. But again, just because we're covering Shiba Inu does not mean it's the only coin that we're invested in. So just, keep that in mind. And I get it. You said you're trying to help us, obviously. And, that's cool, man. I respect it. It's cool that you're able to even express your opinion in this open forum that is our live stream. So, either way, I respect what you have to say. And it's cool that you can have an opinion at the end of the day at all this, and we can have our own. So very cool stuff indeed.
Yeah, but I love different opinions. That's what we love. On this channel, we will never silence an opinion. However, we will debate them.
Oh, yeah. And unless you're being an idiot. If you're being an idiot,
well,
and you're just saying dumb stuff, then I'm going to delete your comment. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. If you have nothing substantive or anything of substance to say, I'm going to just delete it. But either way, all right, let's get back to Shiba Inu and everything else.
Someone said they sold. Sam said, I sold my Bitcoin for Shib and Saitama. That's dope. How is Saitama doing today? I don't really like to give too much airtime to Saitama, but at the same time, I am curious how it's doing.
I am very curious. This is something, honestly, I've been debating on whether or not I want. I almost made a video about Saitama today, but I didn't have enough. I just started studying for this test I had, and I just didn't have enough time. But it is something that, I'd be curious to.
Yeah, how would you guys feel about us making videos on Saitama?
Here, I'll put up a poll. Let me put a poll in the
because I kind of want to just stick with Shiba Inu Coin, but if there's enough interest, we'll do it. But yeah, and make sure, if you guys just got in here, make sure you guys leave a like. Really helps with the growth of this live stream and all of that.
All right. Okay, I just posted the poll. If I spelled Saitama wrong, I'm sorry. But either way, it's a poll. Would you guys like Saitama videos, yes or no? Again, if you're not watching this on like mobile, or if you're just not seeing where you could, vote or whatever, all you guys have to do is go to the chat. Again, I don't know to chat. To chat, you guys have to subscribe. I know that. So if you guys want to be able to chat and talk to other people in the chat, you have to subscribe. I'm not sure about the poll. If you can just vote on that.
I'm pretty sure they can just vote on
but let us know, guys. Let us know in the poll, and we'll consider, making some videos about it. And, we're not going to stop making Shiba Inu, by the way. Let me be very clear. Like, that's not going to be, like, we're going to mix it in. Like, we'll do, half and half, or we'll do maybe one Saitama video a day. We'll figure something out like that.
Yeah, because honestly, at this point, like, we like to make 2 videos a day each, and we could fit all the information into one video. It's just
totally.
So we could try it out for a little bit,
Yeah. Just let us know in the poll, guys. We'll see. We're polling right now.
61%.
We'll let it go for a little bit.
Yeah, we'll let it go for a few more times. Mark Santos said, besides Shiba, what else is good? How old are you guys? What are y'all names? So, okay. First of all, my name's Zach. His name is Kyle. We are both 21. Kyle's about to turn 22. I don't know if you want that information.
I don't care. Sure. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what I hold personally. So I got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Shiba Inu Coin, and then Matic and Algorand. And I'll hold all those because of the utility of them. I like how Polygon solves Ethereum's problems with gas in some ways. Also, it doesn't in some other ways. I like Algorand because we made a video on Algorand as well. But then obviously Cardano, Solana, and Ethereum are all going to be competing for the future of where crypto is going. So I just like to, hedge my bets. Ethereum 2.0 is going to be extremely good with their next phase. Is going to be extremely good. So obviously, I think Ethereum will probably be the best performer, maybe followed by Solana because they're doing extremely well too. But yeah.
Yeah. And we already covered names and ages, so I'll just cover my crypto portfolio. My crypto portfolio is not that complicated, really. It's really only a few projects. And again, it's Shiba Inu, right? Big fan of Shiba Inu. Obviously, we make videos about it. USDT, just for kind of a quick little savings account solution. I think I have some in BlockFi that's giving me a nice little interest rate. But don't use BlockFi, use Public because Public's awesome. But also we're sponsored, so that helps too. But either way, so the other thing that I'm invested into obviously is Ethereum. I like Ethereum. I'm invested in Matic as well, like Zach talked about. I like the use case of Matic and what it's able to do. And I'm trying to remember, I think I have one more. I haven't checked my crypto portfolio in about a week. Besides Shiba Inu, I haven't checked like the other positions. I'm trying to remember what it was. I want to say it's Cardano. I think it's Cardano. But either way, that's kind of most of my cryptos that I hold. Not too complicated. It's pretty easy.
By the way, oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was done. You're good.
The poll said 57% yes, so maybe we'll try that out tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
And then we'll see how it goes.
A lot of people are saying stop the clickbait. This guy.
Yeah. Wait, I want to address that again. Okay, so the reason I said why it's pumping is because I made at literally 2 p.m. I was in class and I saw that we were up literally so there was like a 7% swing in literally maybe 30 minutes. So that is why I figured it would keep pumping, but obviously now it's back down. So that is why the title is what it is. I literally asked Kyle, hey, should I change it? And then honestly, I got back from the gym and I just didn't do it. So that is why.
Damn, Team Half Cent. If you send that one more time, I'm literally going to ban you, bro. Chill.
No, it's not pumping. What are you talking about? It's chilling, bro.
We just explained it, bro. Listen, like, you guys got to understand, like, at the end of the day, like, we're not robots. Like, we're not going to be able to minute by minute. I mean, we're trying to do this hour by hour at most. That's what we can really do realistically. But again, like, things change really quickly in this market. And that's the way. Oh, thanks, Zach. Did he do it again?
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks. Sorry, Team Half Cent. You came in here coming in hot, bro. We
only like full senders in this chat with the Shib army, No, I'm kidding. But honestly, I'm not.
We probably wouldn't have had to do that, bro. But hey, you know how it goes, right?
Hey, Shib army, we're full senders, right? We're not half senders.
Shib army, baby. Like the stream if you're part of the Shib army, which I'm assuming everybody in here. So like the stream either way. That's the way. Who cares if you clickbait, lol? YouTube is a game of pulling views. I'm here for the content anyways. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming out for the content. And yeah, YouTube is hodling.
Yeah, so are you guys like going to be mad if we make Saitama stuff? Because I know like with like when we used to make stuff on AMC, people used to tell us, hey, it's only AMC. Why are you talking about other stocks? We only like AMC.
But then when we would make the AMC videos, people would be like, you have no idea what you're talking about, even though we were covering like the latest piece of news on.
Yeah, but AMC. Like I'm pretty sure y'all are always looking for the next crypto project, which is definitely understandable. I don't hold Saitama right now, but I mean, like, because I figured people probably want Shib to do the best, but I don't know.
Yo, we got an OG sub in here. We got
what's good, Pete? I'm just kidding. Oh wait, it says no.